as you guys can tell by the title, today is gonna be a story time. Um, I seen that you guys like my other story time, the one with my roommate. If you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna put it in the eye or somewhere down below so you guys could go check that out after you guys finish watching this video. But this story time happened actually recently, like at least a few weeks ago. I think 2 weeks ago. But I don't know. I just thought this was just so funny to me. Um since this did happen like a few weeks ago. I mean, honestly, I I think I blocked him. Either I blocked him or I unfollowed him. I think he still follows me or anything. So he probably will watch this video. And honestly, I really don't care. Yeah, I really don't care, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm not gonna be saying any type of names or anything. So if the shoe fits, cause I actually had two horrible dates, but I'm gonna tell you guys about the second one. Like, honestly, I can't make none of this shit up. Like, when I tell you, I really haven't been on any type of dates within like the, I think like year or going on to a year. So like, I really haven't been going out like that. I've been taking like a break from guys and stuff. But you know, okay, so for the second story, I already knew dude. I knew this dude like from a while back, like from like school days, like high school type stuff. Um but he was teaching me something or whatever. So yeah, he was teaching me something, and honestly, he was just like, mind you, I don't really talk to him like that. But one day he was just like, "Oh, let's meet or whatever." And I was like, all right, let's meet. Okay, where do you want to meet? And I'm thinking he was saying let's meet as in, cause like I was saying, he taught me, well, he was going to teach me something, like something that I'm into trying to do right now. So in my mind, I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. Like, we're gonna meet up at like a place or whatever to sit down and like, talk about that thing. But he was just like, okay, he's like, nah, we're going to the movies. And I'm like, what, you want to take me out on a date? And I'm like, I don't do dates. And then he's just like, I think he said it was a date. I don't know. I would probably have to reread the text, but I think I deleted the text. But basically, in my head, it was not a date, but in his head, it was a date, basically. So, and I'm just like, okay, I really don't want to go out with this dude. In my mind, I thought we was just going to go have a meeting. So, like, I already agreed to it, but I just didn't know that it was, like, a date. But in my mind, like I said, it was not a date. So, the whole week went by. We really did not talk. Yeah, we really didn't talk or whatever. And then that Saturday came, and then he's like, oh, are we still going to, the movies? And I'm just like, nigga, you ain't text me like all fucking day and this whole week, and then you just finna pop up out of nowhere and be like, oh, bitch, are we still going on a date? But I was just like, you know what, whatever, bitch. In the movie that we're gonna watch, I actually really wanted to watch the movie, so I was just like, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna be back home because I actually just came. I was up at a place. Actually coming back down home. So yeah, basically I got home, I got ready, and basically he was asking like, which movie theater do I want to go to. He told me that he wanted to go to iPic, and I'm just like, why we going to iPic for? Like, I guess he was trying to be like grand or whatever and take me to iPic, but I'm just like, I already went to iPic, so I already know like it's really nothing. Like, iPic ain't that deep. It's not that all whatever that everybody claims that it is, because I actually went there, and then I go to this other one that basically is similar to iPic. It's similar to iPic and stuff like that, just like one or two different things, that's it. But I was like, we could go to my movie theater. Mind you, mine was cheaper. But he was just like, nah. He was like, nah, we going to iPic. So I was just like, okay, bet, we going to iPic. Look up the times or whatever, and we're like, okay, we found a time that we can go. Okay, so fast forward that night, it was around 10. Yeah, it just hit 10 or whatever, and then I was basically getting ready to leave and stuff like that, and I texted him, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to be on my way. So I'm about to be on my way. I'm on the highway, about 5 to 6 minutes away from iPick. And then that's when I got a text from him. And I got a text from him, and he was like, fuck. I got a text from him, and he was like, basically meet me at my job. I'm not gonna tell you guys where I work. Just know he told me to meet him at my job. Mind you, my job is the opposite way of where I'm going. And I was just like, so in my head, I'm just like, why the hell am I going back instead of going to the movies? Mind you, our movie time is about to start playing. So I was just like, why am I meeting? He's just like, just meet me over there, just meet me over there. Now, in my head, the main reason why I went back is I was just like, fuck. Like, now I gotta go get this nigga so I could basically drive him. Because you know how when niggas, they don't have cars and then they basically make their homeboys, they peoples, whatever, drop them off. And then you basically have to get them and we drive together to wherever we're going. I had that situation before, but I was like, damn, nigga, I thought you had a car. So I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just go pick this nigga up. So I went to my job. Sat outside for like 10 freaking minutes, right? And I'm just like, I'm here like, where are you? And then he was just like, I'm coming. I'm sorry, yeah, that's my neighbor. I don't know what the hell they doing outside. But I basically was telling him, I'm like, so exactly, like, why do you have me at my job sitting down waiting for you? And he's like, oh, because I was just going to go over there so you could follow me. I'm like, what you mean follow you? And he was like, so you can follow me. I didn't think you know where the movies was. So I'm like, so this dude made me drive back. Mind you, I was 5 to 6 minutes away from the movie theaters. So you made me drive all the way back just so you could tell me to follow you to the movie theaters that I was basically almost at. Like, why didn't you tell me that before I went back? Because mind you, like I was saying, he kept saying, oh, just meet me there. So I'm like, so I texted him, I'm like, bro, do you know how long I've been driving? And have you not heard of a GPS? Like, I'm confused. I may not know like roads and stuff like that, but if I have my GPS, I will be fine. So I was just like right then and there, I was already like annoyed. So I was just like, you know what, whatever. I was like, dude, just meet me at the movie theater. So but before then, I just went inside to my job. I went to see my coworkers or whatever. And I was just telling them how this dude just made me drive out. Because like, my coworkers know that I don't go out on dates. So I was telling them, one of my coworkers was like, you know what? F this nigga. You need to tell him you'll meet him there and take your ass home and stood this nigga up. Now, mind you, I really should have took her advice, to be honest. But I didn't. Right? I'm like, nah, B. I already drove. I'm already out. I'm already like cute a little bit. And I really wanted to watch the movie. That was the whole thing. Like, I really wanted to watch the movie. And the movie that I was going to watch is Hobbs and Shaw, the Fast and Furious, whatever. So, like, I really wanted to watch it because I already watched the infomercial. So, I'm just like, no, B, I'm already out. I'm going to go watch this movie. And in my head, I'm like, oh, and I'm getting a free movie anyway. So, like, why would I not go? So mind you, okay, and then right when I was about to leave my job, he texted me talking about, oh, where you at? I'm like, dude, coming. And then I'm like, how the hell you finna be telling me where you at when obviously you the one that made me drive all the way back? And basically he was just saying like, where am I at, because he was already over there. So I'm just like, dude, you were already over there and you made me drive all the way to my job. But anyways, whatever. Fast forward, I get to the ooh, my things, I should lift it. But whatever, I get to the movie theaters, right? All right. And you know where I live, like the parking, like Boca, it really, like, the parking is like, they don't have parking lots. They have like parking meters on the sides. They have parking meters on the side or whatever. So you would actually have to keep driving around to actually find a parking. So mind you, we drove. I was looking for him, which took about like 4 minutes. Then we had to drive around to look for parking, which took few more minutes. And we finally found a parking. Well, I found a parking. And basically the parking that he found for himself, it was not even a parking, so he had to go back and try to find another parking. Now this is important. Now I go to the thing, because it's a paid meter. First I paid $2 because I thought I pressed the right button, but obviously I pressed the wrong button. It was only for 1 hour, and movies are normally like 2 hours long. So I was just like, oh shit. So that means I had to buy another ticket. So I had to buy another ticket for 2 hours, which in total was $6. $6. I was just like, you know what, whatever. $6 wasted. All right, bet. I mean, that didn't really like bug me, but I was just like, did I just really wasted like $6 on parking? But I was just like, whatever. So we're going to we're heading to the inside of the movie, like the entrance and stuff like that. That's when he pulled open the door. Tell me why the door was locked. The door was locked, right? So I'm just like, did you not check to see when they close the movies? Because after like a certain time after the last showing, they close the door like 10 to 20 minutes after the before the last showing. They lock the door. So I'm just like, so you didn't check? So we was here running around and shit this whole time, and the door was closed, and you just made me pay $6 of parking for no reason. I mean, yeah, for no reason. And we can't even watch the movie. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you know what? No, F that. I'm too determined. Mind you, this was probably God saying, Luigi, take your ass home. But I'm just like, no, no, no. We're watching this movie. So I kept looking up showtimes, and then I finally found one. It was the same spot that I basically was saying for us to go in the first place. How convenient. So, and then that's when I'm just like, okay, the one that I was talking about before, it's showing is in a later time. It's in a later time, and we'll be able to catch it. And okay, so we're just like, all right, bet. And then he hopped in his car and he was like, okay, I'll meet you there. And I told him that I'm gonna call to actually make sure, like, to see when they actually close like the doors, to make sure we would get there on time. And he was like, all right, bet. Okay, finally got to the movies. And mind you, he got there before me. He was rushing me the whole time, talking about where you was at, where you at. Nigga, I don't drive reckless like you. So, bitch, I was driving safe, okay? So, he was basically rushing me, but I actually made it in. I made it on time. Okay, got in. Boom, boom, boom. We're getting ready to like pay for the movies and stuff like that. We finally picked like a seat after arguing, because he took the seat that was all the way to the side, and I'm just like, nigga, why you putting the seats all the way to the side? I like to be centered when I watch movies. So we argued about that a little bit. Then I'm just like, you know what, whatever. So we finally picked the 2 seats. Then it was time for us to pay. Now before he stuck his card inside the thing, he was like, do you want to pay for the movies or do you want to pay for the food? I'm like, what you mean? He's like, do you want to pay for the movies or the food? I was just like, you know what? Okay, whatever. I just said, I'll pay for the food. So, like, okay, now, I don't know if anyone has a problem with that, but basically, in my head, I didn't have a problem with paying for, like, either the movies or the food. Because in my head, it was really not a date. But I don't like when the fact that you gave me options. Like, I would want me to do it just because I want to do it, not because you told me, oh, I have to do this or that. Like, I wasn't the one that asked myself to the movies. I could have easily took myself to movies by myself, but you're the one that suggested the movies. So why are you asking me which one do I want to pay? Like, does that make sense to me? Like, comment down below if you understand what I'm saying, basically. Like, because I don't think I was wrong in that situation to think like that, but that already threw off my mood. I was just like, you know what, fuck this nigga. I was like, fuck this nigga, but whatever. And okay, so whatever. So I said, I'll just pay for the food, which was another mistake. So mind you, the we was like 10-15 minutes, like the movie already like started, but they have like 20 minutes of infomercial. And I'm the type of person, I don't like when movies don't start exactly in front of me. Like, that irks my nerves. So basically, and I saw the lines for the food, it was really long. So I was just like, you know what, whatever. I was like, here, just take my card, get your food, and meet me at the inside the movies, because I don't want it not to start in front of me. And he was like, all right, bet. Told him the pin. or whatever. And he was like, okay. So now, he texted me. He's like, oh, you sure you didn't want anything? And I'm just like, you know what? I actually did want a popcorn. I really didn't want food because, prior to like going to the movies, I already ate. So, and I bought like little chips and stuff at the at my job. So I really didn't need any food. But I'm just like, you know what? I like the theater popcorn. So I just said, give me a small popcorn and a small drink. And then he was like, all right, bet. And I've been to this movie theater like plenty of times before. I know that my total would equal up to about $8. $8 or probably less, right? So okay, he finally got up. It took him a little while, but he finally got up to the movies and he burned the popcorn and stuff like that. And he didn't have my drink. He didn't have my drink yet. But basically, he finally got there with the popcorn and stuff like that. The movie started. We started watching the movie, right? And then we're eating the popcorn. Mind you, dude was like scuffing down my popcorn to begin with. Like he was going in. Ooh, yeah, my stomach hurt. Ow. But he was going in like in my popcorn, and I'm just like, but I was just like, you know what? Whatever. It's whatever. And my J was a small ass popcorn too, but he was scuffing that shit down like he ain't never ate before. But and then he was scuffing it down and drinking a drink. And in my head I'm like, did I not say I wanted a drink too or whatever? But then like 20 to like 30 minutes later, the person, because waiter basically comes and brings you your food. So they finally came, and that's when I see my drink, and I was like, okay, that's my drink. But I didn't understand why he couldn't just give it to me, because a bitch was thirsty after eating all that popcorn. But oh fuck. But basically, the food came, and I seen that it was two plates. It was 2 plates of food, right? All right, I seen it was like 2 plates of food. Bet. That's when I'm just like, okay, maybe he bought me something too. Like, even though I said I didn't want anything, even though it's on my card, he's just like, you know what, let me just get her something anyways, right? But bitch, I was so wrong, right? Because, okay, he basically got the place of food, but then even then, like, I wasn't really paying attention, because I was like, okay, maybe like they split up the servings or something like that. So but at this point I was just like already annoyed already. So I was just like, whatever. I just came to watch this movie. Or whatever. So, oh, you guys are gonna part. Anyways, but we was watching a movie. Mind you, I was not really paying him no mind or whatever. And he was just trying to show out the whole night, to be honest with you, like on his phone and stuff like that. Me, I really didn't care. I really don't like show offy guys or whatever. And he was doing too much. Like, he was coming off too strong. So, we finished watching the movie or whatever. I went to the bathroom because I really had to go pee. And then after that, he went to the bathroom or whatever, and he told me to hold his plate. Mind you, he didn't finish eating the food. And so that's why I was looking at the plate. I was like, oh, this shit's still kind of a little bit heavy. So I'm like, okay, he must have got into food. So then something told me, Luigi, check your bank account. I went and checked my bank account, y'all. And tell me how dude spent $39. I think it was $39.95 on my account. Mind you, he only paid $24 for the movies, and he basically spent $40 on my card. Okay, now in the real world, $40, okay, that's not that much. But okay, I know for a fact a food like, because I seen he was eating chicken. The chicken is basically like around $15. The most I was thinking for him to spend was the most was probably like $25 on my card. 25, and that's reaching $25. So I was just like, okay, but I know the chicken is about like $14. So I'm just like, okay. So I'm like, why the hell this dude spent practically $40 on my card? And I figured out because he probably got two separate types of food. So I'm just like, did this nigga really got food for the movies and he got food for later on my card? That's what really bugged me. I was just like, are you serious, dude? Mind you, all I got was that small popcorn and the drink, and which was not even like a quarter of the $40. So I'm just like, so dude really spent $40 on my card. Like, did you not feel some type of way you hear wasting all this type? I mean, like not wasting, but like spending that type of money on someone's card that. I mean, like, I know him, but like, we're not that cool for you to, like, even my friend, even if I gave her the card, she would most likely probably take like the cheapest thing on the menu so she don't spend that much money on my card. And like for you to go ahead and like spend that much money when you're the one that asked me to the movies, like I was just shook. Like at this point, bitch, I was mad as shit. I was mad as shit. And that's when I was just heading to the car. I just gave him the food when he got out the bathroom. I gave him the food, and which at this point I was just ready to go. I was ready to go, and then that's when he was just like, "Oh, can I drop him to his car?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Isn't your car in the lot?" And then he was like, "Nah, I put it in the garage. I didn't want it to get dirty from the rain." Bro, I'm like, at this I said, "Nigga, get in the car so I can drop your ass out." He got in the car, finally got out. They ain't say nothing to him. I had the radio up. I was over it. I dropped him off. He was like, bye, and I was like, bye. Like, why are you still in the car? And he was about to leave. I said, don't forget your food. Don't forget your dinner. And then he basically grabbed it and like went walking or whatever. I think he could kind of tell that I was kind of annoyed already, so I guess that's why he didn't turn back and said anything to me. And good thing he didn't, because he probably would have got cussed out. So, and then that's when I was just like, are you serious? I don't know. I was over it. Then I finally got home. And then the next day, tell me why a dude texted me talking about, oh, I hope you had a good time. I was looking at that message like, are you serious? You hope that I had a good time? Did it look like I have a good time? I mean, I had a good time watching the movie. The movie was cool. Yeah, sure. I wish that I would have just went by myself. That would have been nicer. And I would have saved hella more money or whatever. And that's when I didn't respond to it. I think I blocked the number. I deleted it, something like that. And then that's when he messaged me on Instagram talking about, oh, so I can't reply to his text. Bitch, I went on his profile, unfollow. I either pressed unfollow or blocked, one of those things. But honestly, I was over it, because like that was just a turn off for me. I'm like, how the hell you finna spend that much money? Okay, mind you, it was practically $40 at the movies. But mind you, he had me driving back and forth, which was another type of money. And also, don't forget the $6 that we wasted at the Boca at iPic, where we didn't even stay because we had to leave because the movie theater was closed. So I practically spent around $60 to go to the movies, to watch a movie that was basically $12. I don't know. Like, let me know what you guys think about this story. Like, was I wrong to think that way? Like when someone gives you their card, I mean, like my sister told me like to text him and be like, oh, why did he text him and be like, why did he spend that type of money on my card? But I was just like, you know what difference is it gonna do? What is he gonna do? Send me the $40? I really don't care about the money. It's all about principles. Like, how are you gonna, like, it's all about respect and the principle. Like, the fact that you did it, I can't even like look at you the same. Like, I can't give you my shit or anything. But let me know what you guys think down below. Like, do I have a right to be mad? Like, I'm not even mad. It was just like funny to me. It was just a joke. Mind you, it wasn't even a date. I don't know. But basically, I should have listened to my friend though, my coworker, where she said just stood his ass up and just go home. I really should have just did that. Either did that or just went to another movie theater by myself, to be honest. But I thought I was gonna get a free movie, but whatever. But that was one of the jokey like dates that I have. But if you guys enjoyed this story time, let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure he's gonna watch this and probably comment down below, but I really don't care, because honestly, you can kiss my ass. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you liked it, make sure you press the subscribe button and also the thumbs up button. And don't forget to press the bell notification so you guys are notified every time that I post a new video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.